A chance to go to the Championship 4 on the line today. In town, it's the George Brown Huskies taking on the St. Clair Saints here on Weed Digital. Good afternoon and welcome to the Sportsplex. I'm Justin Prince. It's expected to be an interesting matchup, to say the very least, with both of these teams hungry to see can they battle for the 2023-24 championship. Let's start off our discussions with the George Brown Huskies. The Huskies were able to pull off an upset last time out, a 2-point victory against Redeemer in the crossover round. In turn, they also carry a team that has the East Coach of the Year, Amari Wiltshire, a team that St. Clair said before today that they show great respect in based on what they've seen on the film alone, and then some, when it comes to what to expect from the Huskies. In turn, this team is very deep and also has some strong youth. Amongst the youth movement is Adrian Williamson. Williamson is a part of the all-rookie team of the East this season. About 8 points per game, 6 rebounds a game, just shy of double-digit points when it came to the last time out for George Brown against Redeemer. For the St. Clair Saints, meanwhile, they come in as the favorite. As Coach Kiss said before today, they need to do well. They need to perform to the level expected. They blew out Durham last time out, 75-37. And they've been near dominant at home, 7-2 on their home court in front of the hometown fans. The St. Clair Saints, meanwhile, they've had a lot of strong scoring across the season, a part of their 70 points per game. But as of late, Janae Smith's been picking it up. Smith, as the point guard, is part of what Coach Kiss described as very strong guard play. He expects that to be one of the strengths today. And Janae Smith, as of late, has not only been able to find her stride offensively, but also has been huge defensively. 40 steals in the regular season alone for the St. Clair Saints. With that being said, both of these teams just about set to go. We'll be back with coverage of OCA playoff action right after the break.
There's no chance.
Show you how to putt it?
Yeah, show me how to do it.
I think you showed him. You cannot script that any better. Johnny says there's no way you can make it from down there without chipping it.
But he was also an All-American, second team. And this time to right. Forward back line this time. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake ends up booking a trip to the prairies.
Tickets are on sale now for the 17th Annual Westby Awards on Tuesday, April 30th. The Komodo Club will be filled with local athletes, teams, and coaches just waiting to hear their names announced as a nominee or this year's recipient. You'll even get to hear from golf legend Jack Nicklaus, but you have to have a ticket. Tickets are available at westbytickets@gmail.com. Don't wait, or you might just miss your chance to be a part of history. Last year, Jack Morris. This year, Jack Nicklaus. Back-to-back Jack at the 17th Annual Westby Awards, where we hand out the hardware to the best local athletes, teams, and coaches. We'd love to have you attend on Tuesday, April 30th at the Komodo Club. With limited seating available, mark your calendars. This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
child should learn how to swim, for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor, Ontario, for more coverage of OCA playoff action, the quarterfinal, here on We Did It All. Justin Prince now joined alongside by Jalen Harmon as pre-game introductions get rolling here at the Sportsplex. And to say the very least, the atmosphere getting pretty electric, you can tell by the lighting. These teams expecting a brawl when it comes to this postseason seeding, a chance for the championship 4.
Yes, the family's starting to fall into the seats, and it's going to be active. They saw each other earlier in the year in the exhibition games, but now these are two totally different teams, and they're looking to advance in playoffs.
So St. Clair being introduced to the stands and to the stadium as part of their respective lineups. Of note, it's a fully healthy squad for St. Clair today. That's after having Chelsea Krepp out for several weeks. It's going to be Caitlin Overeem, the leading scorer in the province, alongside Ava Wilby, joined alongside Anna Buklowitz, the top rookie in Ontario. Shaylin Murphy and Janae Smith round out the starting 5 for the St. Clair Saints. St. Clair looking to see if they can use the guard play to their advantage. George Brown has the size advantage coming into today. They'll start with Jacelyn Valencia in the lineup alongside Adria Williamson, one of the top rookies in Ontario. In the lineup as well today is Jasmine Davis alongside Ava Boscoros. Then rounding up the lineup, the leading scorer from their upset win against Redeemer and Annan Abutolum.
That's pretty good, bro.
Expect the 6'9" guard to be pretty big on offense today.
Of course. I look for these ladies to get up and down the court. I think it's going to be a bit of a finesse game. I don't see it being a physical one as we saw to close out the season, but I think it's going to be a fast-paced, high-scoring game.
Your officials today, Chad Pereira, Derek Stewart, David Kernia. We're underway from the Rose City.
All right, let's go.
George Brown with the first possession. Valencia sets it up on the top side, swung around outside. Scaros on the drive, no good. Bit too strong, a rebound picked up by McClorowitz.
There you go, up and down the floor, just like that. Oh.
No good inside, and quickly the first two shots, no good from both sides. In turn, 30 seconds into play here on the Digital. Justin Prince alongside Jalen Harmon. It's quarterfinal action in women's basketball in the OCAA. Outside, Matua tries to pass low post. Batted around.
Hands up. Keep the hands up. No foul, no reach. Oh, double dribble.
And shot clock violation.
Okay, all right. That's good defense by the Saints. Good half-court defense. Way to hold it down.
And that was one thing Coach Kiss emphasized today, Jalen, is got to play defense inside and not let it be like volleyball and rebounds out of bounds. Turned over.
Yeah, I know that's a point of emphasis that's not needed to address. You just don't want to turn the ball over. But it's very important. I'm imagining both George Brown and St. Clair wants to hold it down defensively. And that's the point of the game. You don't want to just score all the points. You want to get timely stops and get all the stops that you can.
The all-rookie Williamson pass to the traffic. Davis inside for the first bucket.
Okay. I think we see what George Brown's going to go to. They think they got a size advantage, so they're just going to dump that ball inside off the pick and roll, and St. Clair just has to rotate.
Intercepted by the Huskies. Right this time. Cross goes. Trying to call for some motion. Gets the high screen sent by Davis on the pick and fade. Strip.
That's larceny right there. Call the cops on her.
Caitlin Overeem, the jumper, good!
Took the goods and got the bucket.
Caitlin Overeem, the top scorer in Ontario with her first 2 points today.
Yes. Shout out to Caitlin for the acknowledgement that she got, and the rest of the OCAA athletes that are awarded. good to see that they're competing and now let's for it.
Caitlin Overeem now takes it up back for the miss. Forward sets up inside. Will be no.
That's a really good play right there. We just can't smoke that. We gotta complete that. Gotta capitalize.
Just past 2 minutes in, 2-2 the score. Williamson stripped away by Smith.
Head up, head up, head up, head up. Finish. Good.
Bucket good. St. Clair up by 2.
Yep. There's a chance we might see an early timeout. St. Clair gets another bucket like that, just to settle things down.
One of the main things the Saints emphasize throughout each game, high-pace offense. They've started high-pace once more against George Brown. Pass out of traffic. 6 on the shot clock. Baker no good. Abatulam not able to make the shot. Contested.
There we go.
Will be hands off and a kickball.
Okay. Caitlin's she's always all smiles on the court. I like to see that. Regardless of the situation, regardless of what's going on, she's out there having fun.
So here's a look at the replay. What the call is here. They have called it now. Williamson on that reach in there.
Good take. There we go. Good take.
Speaking of which, 4 points now for her. 6-2 the score. Trap look from St. Clair. Now the drive, the cut. No good.
Almost a good move. Oh yeah, there it is. We might get that timeout. Oh, she smoked it.
At the bottom of the rim, not able to get that one to drop. Here comes the break back. Tudum. Boys one swat, drives in, gets it with the right hand.
Strong move. I like that tape.
She's been like that much of the season when it comes to the scoring output. She, after all, was the main scoring presence against Redeemer. Whistle called, another reach. That's the second for George Brown.
St. Clair needs to make their adjustments and not allow her to just make that strong move towards the middle of the defense. You don't want her to penetrate the heart. Make her go to the sideline and take that risk, because she can step out of bounds with a dribble.
Substitutions on the play include Chelsea Krepp, also in for the first time, Lauren Overeem. That's for St. Clair. Also coming in for George Brown here is Jordan Dawkins, the 6th Woman of the Year for the East Division.
All right.
He's on defense with Murphy driving by her, getting the whistle. To him. Got the personal. Already 3 for George Brown.
She took that strong. She remembered that open layup that she missed in transition. So she said, I got to get it back for us. I got us, ladies. Let's go.
The first free throw trip of the game for St. Clair. They're second best in Ontario at the stripe. 67% as a group.
That's good. That's good focus. As a group, as a unit. I would like to see us a little bit more aggressive. Let's see us get to the line at least 20 times tonight.
Second's good. Team's leading free throw shooter goes 2 for 2 to start.
Oh, there it is still.
It's kickball.
Kick.
Caitlin Overeem off the left foot. Tried to avoid the kick. Couldn't. And another substitution coming in. George Brown making more changes. Shea Littman coming in.
Alrighty. St. Clair's looking strong early. Try to keep it going.
Setting things up on the 3-2 look. Littman swings it around. The bounce around, the jumper. Dawkins doesn't get the rim, gets a second chance though.
See it though, she got a little bounce to her. Justin.
Bounces through traffic, good.
Yeah, okay, I see, she got a little juice to her. That's the 6th Woman of the Year right there.
Able to charge on through. Get the bucket, response back from the Saints.
Bang. Caitlin Overeem.
7 points so far for Overeem. Here comes the drive.
Good.
Then trying to pass it away, hits it off Lauren Overeem instead. Almost midway through the first quarter, 11-6. And Caitlin's been difficult to stop tonight. She seems to be in a very good groove.
Yeah. You know, you get new energy once postseason come into play. That's maybe just what she needed. We gave up an easy bucket right there. Andy wants a timeout.
It's Davis on the bucket, and the a buzzer went off. There it is. There is the timeout. They do give the timeout. Look over towards us as the first discussions of the game now come into play around midway through. Here's a look at the bracket coming in. And as talked about, the crossover round can produce interesting results. George Brown over Redeemer. Some were putting the Royals over the Huskies. George Brown got the victory by 2 to be able to advance. Now, as you can see with the rest of the seeding, Banshaw also made an upset. That's the 7th seed over Georgia.
It's kind of crazy, like, for Lambton to finish first, they got the toughest side. And I know the Sarnia family is like, yo, how the heck did this happen? They would much rather be in these games that St. Clair is in, but nonetheless, that's the journey. That's the journey to the tourney, man. Through the tourney, man. You want to get to the national championship, but they're gonna face some adversity as they walk that path.
And interestingly enough, when it comes to Lambton and why you mentioned up in Sarnia expecting things to be powerful there, they do have the player of the year, Brianna Cruddy, this season.
Yeah, Brianna can hoop. Nice slasher. You see her game evolve. And, Humber is going to look to stop her.
Meanwhile, St. Clair looks to try and see. They were able to get ahead by more than a possession. Trail up the court for Caitlin Overing. Chelsea Krepp setting up. Also joined right now by Quinn McIsaac. Janae Smith at the point. Shaylin Murphy rounding out the 5. 10 the shot clock. Caitlin Overing from a triple out to Smith. Swan outside. McIsaac for 3.
I can't tell. It looked like she might have banked that off the glass from the side. I couldn't tell from here, but went through the hoop. Uh-oh.
Oh, from the trap and the full court out of bounds.
It's a good trap that St. Clair is setting up. A good full court press. Big hit by Q. Bang, bang, bang. I ain't forget.
Keep in mind, St. Clair does that usually when they see a young team. Just 3 players. For George Brown, 3rd-year eligibility, offensive foul.
That's tough. That's a tough call. Let's see it. Oh, one more. Did she bank that? Oh, no. Just went right in. Went right in. That's a nice angle. Good camera angle by WeTV family.
Quinn McIsaac caught for the personal. Other end, good. Two of them not going to be easy to stop. One of the first-year players for George Brown. Ooh. Smith, jumper back, front of the rim.
I could take that. I like that. I like that. I like that she's looking for that type of shot.
4-point game, 14-10. St. Clair, about 4 minutes to go in the first.
Early. And now St. Clair's been good in the half court. This has been the full court defense that we've been struggling with.
Pass back outside of the reset. Dawkins with 4, contested 3, too strong. Here comes Murphy.
A kick!
And a kickball violation, yes.
Yeah.
And now the 2 of them almost put that out like a soccer attempt.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. Oh, good. She knew what she was doing. Well, you want to stop that break. That's one thing George Brown has been struggling with as well, is that transition defense. And I think both coaches in timeout is going to address that. That's going to be a point of emphasis.
St. Clair back with the ball. Horowitz now back in, setting up outside. Swing goes to Caitlin.
Shaylin missed a slip opportunity. She was going to set that screen. She could have just slipped to the rim. But bang, bang, bang. Anya said, I'll take care of that.
Horowitz with the bucket.
Oh, we shooting today. We shooting today.
Well, it's looking very comfortable from beyond the arc. The response back claims off the rim. Second chance, though, inside. Once again, bucket good. Number 2 of them.
She's been living down there with that right-handed scoop. We got to put a body on her.
Horowitz gets a poke now. It's McIsaac. Nothing on the shot clock. McIsaac swing over Murphy. Screen set up. McIsaac. The players back out. Shot again, front of the rim.
That's good defense by the Huskies right there. Didn't allow the Saints to get anything easy.
Valencia.
Oh, just grab
going
it.
Again. Littman.
Just grab it.
Outside.
Just grab it. Knocking it down for it.
So I'm looking for space to work. Has the size mismatch. Spins away. Doesn't get it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Push that pace. Let's go. One more. Just shoot it. There we go. That's okay. Shoot it.
And a whistle. Rebound coming up. And hold is the call. Here's a look.
Right there, I feel like Quinn just shot that ball just to shoot it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't feel like she could make that. She didn't have much confidence behind it.
McIsaac's second, and she's now out of the game for now. Coming in today for the first time. Screp should say Collins has been in. Collins is coming out, in fact, as well.
George Brown got some size out there. That's pretty long.
So George Brown back with it. Valencia looks on the high screen. Kogi for the first time in. Part of that screen. The drive no good. Littman. And a whistle. And a hold called back the other way.
Yeah, way to get it in on the action, Chelsea. Right off the bench, get right in the trenches. That's what I'm talking about.
That goes against Littman, her first. Team fourth, and already St. Clair. Next whistle is in the bonus.
Who could pass?
Caitlin Overeem outside. Peklorowicz for three.
Ooh.
Just rattles away. And George Brown out of bounds. St. Clair basketball with 14 on the shot clock once again. About 2 minutes to go in this first quarter of play.
That was a really good pass by Shaylin full court. Good eyes, good catch, good shot. Just didn't knock it down.
Slip. Goes and inbound. Murphy. Drive.
Ooh,
Cut.
there we go. Good left, Shay.
Dawkins. Pass back. Now work back outside. Littman for three.
Good hands. What's that? I think we gotta stay blue. Dang it. Uh-oh.
And there's some discussion over which way this call is going. St. Clair basketball.
All right, Dave and Chad had that conversation. George Brown coach wanted that call to change, but didn't get it.
19-12, coming up to 90 seconds to go. Murphy. Crap. Peklorowicz.
One more. Knock it down. Oh, she tried. She did.
Crap still takes the bank.
Yeah. Hey. Yes. Good shot, Chelsea. Hey, the refs don't call it. You just keep playing. We play to the whistle.
Dawkins. Throwing some strips. Now outside. The three. Way off to the point of bounced off the shoulder of Granger. Here comes Caitlin Overeem. The cut. The drive. The bucket again.
Yep.
Timeout George Brown.
They running it up. There we go. That's a sign. That's what we like to see.
This was not what Coach Wiltshire wanted to see. Another bucket contested, still going. 9 points for Caitlin Overeem. Here's a look at the numbers for George Brown. What do they say to you from the third best team in the East?
Actually, when I saw them earlier, and obviously, the exhibition doesn't define a team, but the fact that they've gotten to this point is a testament to the group that Coach got, and these ladies are bonding together. They look inspired. They just look to get up. They look to find that fire within themselves going into the rest of this first quarter.
In turn, they trail 23-12. Here's a look at Coach Kiss's huddle in response. Again, Coach of the Year for the entire OCAA, and he's the nominee for the province in turn for the CCAA Coach of the Year award.
Yeah, absolutely, and shout out to Coach Andy as well. The Lady Saints, year in and year out, man. And these ladies, they come to play. They find it within themselves to bond together and just keep their head down and compete. And I know Coach Andy is appreciative, and I hope that the ladies understand that we are all thankful just to see them out here enjoying themselves day in and day out.
Coming out of timeout, 58 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Lead up to 11. George Brown looking for a spark. Littman at the point. Dawkins shooting guard. Joined alongside by a Kogi on the roll. Good.
That's a big play coming out of that timeout. George Brown needed that. Now, where's the response by the Lady Saints?
Overeem has a pick and roll with Willoughby as the trailer. Willoughby can't get the board. Instead, it's in the battle. Gunky ripped it down, but a jump ball, St. Clair basketball.
Let's see. That could have been a foul. It could have been. They jumped on top of her WWE style, but they didn't get it.
Outside, Glorowitz. No. Here comes Duncan.
Good drop. Good, Chelsea. Good with it. That's okay. That's good basketball, both teams.
Wells goes on the bucket. Shot clock is off. 23-16 as a result.
There it is.
Glorowitz wide open. Yes!
Good look by Lowe, too.
This to end the quarter.
Okay, hands.
Cameron Overeem blocks it before the shot even gets up. 25-16 is the score after 10 minutes of play. We'll be back with more right after this. You're watching We Did It All.
There's no chance.
Show you how to putt it?
Yeah, show me how to do it.
You cannot script that any better. Johnny says there's no way you can make it from down there without chipping.
But he was also an All-American, second team in
This time to right.
Forward back line this time. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackled just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, and the booking a trip to the prairies.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome back for the start of the second quarter here on We Did It All. Justin Prince alongside Joe and Harmon. 25-16 Saints to score over George Brown. Let's take a look at the highlights. We're just discussing things involving Caitlin Overeem. 9 points to lead the way. St. Clair's offense flowing pretty quickly.
Yes, and just like we saw in that replay, that was a set half-court offensive play where Anya is coming around that down screen and she's curling. But I want them to, if they're going to set screens away, I want to see if they can get some slip action. And that same pass is there, and we can make easy layups.
And in turn, the defense has had to stand up for them. Better yet, a lot of drives to the cup on the way to this lead so far. Most of the points have come from inside the paint.
And I love it. I know we fell in love with the three ball over the course of the year, but the fact that we're getting an inside-out game, that makes this game well balanced for the Saints, and it looks better. It looks better on the eyes, where it's just like once we take our three balls, it's like we can accept that, because we're getting both shots inside the arc and outside the arc. Now George Brown, they look to find some type of edge within themselves just to get themselves back in this game and hopefully tie it up going into halftime or even take the lead.
Start of the second quarter of this OCAA women's basketball quarterfinal matchup. George Brown down 25-16 to the hometown St. Clair Saints. Jordan Dawkins starts things off with the ball. The back outside. Granger stepping around to a right.
Strong.
They've tried that several times. That time, no good contested.
Yeah, way to not duck that. Ooh.
Speaking of transition play, trying to keep the tempo high. No good from Caitlin Overeem there, but Clarowitz on the second chance.
Ooh.
Bang, bang, bang. Full court pressure back out. Nearly stole it away.
Okay, Anya. Okay. I like that Rookie of the Year selection right now. You know what I'm saying? She playing up to it. And I like, what I'm saying, when you come into these games and you're going up against somebody that got an award and they hooping, like, I'm that. That's nice.
Couple changes there. Valencia now at the point. Wide open. Off the pick. No good. Here it comes. This pass. Smith cut. Second chance in a crowd. Whistle. Jump ball.
Okay. That's a good look. Shaylin with another full court dime. We got to finish that. Come on. Hey! She can finish that. She can. Oh, look at her head go back like that. Oh, my. Oh, she all right. I think the bun saved her. The ponytail saved her.
About 14 on the shot clock. Once again, Janae Smith out to the Corwitz.
Oh, gosh. Look at her. She got a little shimmy to her. Oh, she got a little shimmy to her.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Stripped away by Janae Smith.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got. Look at this. Oh, look at the slip opportunity. I want Coach Andy to see that.
Down low, Willoughby from the triple.
George Brown won 3 seconds. Ooh, kiss off the glass with the left.
Came over him yet again on the cut. 11 points. That's about a third of the points for the Saints. Signs coming out in full force for the grandstands. A 14-point lead.
Ooh, charge. Ref, come on. Was she in the circle?
Outside.
Shorty.
Good, Pendergast. And now a chance for the jump ball. A squeeze on top of the ball. George Brown basketball. (30-16). Once again, your score. Substitution: Jasmine Davis coming in. Davis, keep in mind, had a fairly strong first quarter. Couple buckets inside. Speaking of inside, layup attempt, no good. Second chance, put back again by Davis. Yet again, a rebound.
Oh, yeah, she's going to be strong. They need a little bit more of that from her.
Murphy, three, top of the arc. Doesn't get the lucky bounce. George Brown trying to respond with tempo. Spin inside of a two-em. Off the back of the rim.
Good defense by Shay Shay.
And the high tempo is something St. Clair's emphasized. George Brown needs buckets and quickly. Even though there's still lots of time here, tempo is important in this game.
Of course. And they know there's no 20-point shots. So you just got to take it one shot at a time and one possession at a time.
And out of bounds, George Brown trying to chase after it. Back to a fresh 14 on the shot clock. Yeah. Pendergast tried to save it, couldn't do that. Looks like quick check condensation on the court before they get back going. McIsaac, Smith. It's one around to Caitlin.
Yep. Physical.
Too hard on the screen.
And you know what? I kind of like that. It's like, okay, we gotta find something. I'm just gonna run over her. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to set this screen. I can't let her just do this. We gotta fight. We gotta fight right now. So as a coach, I'm looking at it like, okay, all right, I like it. I like to see some competitiveness. Keep going. You got it out your system. Now let's play basketball.
Getting things all set up here. And the reason for the stall here is Coach Woodshire is just discussing things with the officials, making sure everything is ready to go.
Yes.
All set to go.
Oh, look, she's physical coming through those screens again.
Came over and put the...
Bang, bang, bang. 3 of them things from Caitlin. Oh.
Stolen away. Janae Smith tried to tap it off. Some Huskies couldn't. Here comes the break back. All the way down on the Euro. Whistle. Got it.
Coast to coast. That was a nice break by her.
Pendergast on the N1. That's her first bucket of the ball game in turn.
Well, she might have got herself going by running through Caitlin. She might have did it.
I mean, that's a way to do it, I guess.
Yep.
Charge the battery. And now, battery charged.
Yep. Well, she's ready to go.
Yeah. Coming up to 4 minutes to go. Or
Get
4
out of
minutes
there.
into the second. Tapped out of bounds.
Get out of there.
So with this being said, St. Clair, amongst the teams trying to return back to the championship four, St. Clair, 2021-22 silver medalists. They won a few silvers, in fact, in a row
Yes.
Season point 3 straight.
Yeah, they do look to change that. And they got a good opportunity this year.
No good on the shot. And I will say, seen both the Casera twins actually in the building for the last silver medal run.
Yes, indeed. And it's always good for them to come back and show some love, show some support. Come on, good leg, Caitlin.
Caitlin Overeem straight to the cup. 16 points.
She's showing us some versatilities, ambidextrous.
On the roll forward. Tulum. Top of the ball, but last touch by St. Clair.
Yeah. Yes. But back to the Casera twins, man. One of the best duo to come through the St. Clair program, obviously. But no, they are so sweet and enjoying their experience, playing some basketball overseas, and the fact that they find time to come back and show the family some love is beautiful.
See the both of them in the broadcast booth as well, in the midst of all of those as well. The parents also in the stands today. All while George Brown runs out of time for their second shot clock violation of the game.
Yes, really good defense by St. Clair. They stepped it up. I'm seeing the difference in this group. This is the fire that I would like to see out of Coach Kiss's team.
Well, they did say it's the first time since really the midway point. And the whistle on the drive, no basket. That we've seen a fully healthy St. Clair Saints team that have had at least one scratch since the end of the winter break.
Yeah.
Except for today.
Yeah. And I think a little bit might be is like we know we beat this team earlier in the year, so we know we can beat them. So this might be, they might be a little bit comfortable and understand that we can be dominant.
Collins doesn't get that one to fall. By the way, the personal was on Williamson. Almost halfway through this second quarter of play. St. Clair up by 14. Three-pointer. Again, Clang. Second chance. And where a lot of points have come, instead, they go to the line. Murphy on defense.
Well, she is making a living down there in that paint, Justin.
Yeah. Tulum again going to the strike. Say it's on Louis Collins on the chop.
Yeah, she's been a bright spot along with Robinson.
Tulum, an 88% free throw shooter this season. The thing that again stands out was one of the top scorers, but also just been a solid rebounder. There's been a lot of output, say, from Gloria. Really, we've seen the first half of Tulum, in the second half especially, has stepped it up.
Yeah, 88%. She got really nice touch, but I love her approach to this game. Understanding that her team needs all the buckets that she can get, and she's confident and she's aggressive, and she's keeping it. There's some light. There's some light for the George Brown Huskies.
Smith. McIsaac trying to pass now quick. Back across Smith. Smith for three. Again.
It's all right. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Good pass.
It's almost a lid on top of the basket right now. It's been the slowest period for scoring all game now.
Yep. Oh, my.
Good.
Okay. Uh-oh. She must have heard us talking about her, bro. She said, I got to show out. I got to show out now.
Doolin with the three, and the lead's down to 9. Murphy.
Shay. Bang, bang, bang with the retaliation.
Back and forth we go on the scoreboard again. Here comes the trap.
Yep.
Williamson, whistle. And goes against St. Clair. White, Collins. That's her second already.
I think we took our foot off the gas a little bit on that press. Like we were a little bit too relaxed. We're saying now George Brown is bringing the ball up comfortably. We got to get back in their face, get in their jersey, and make them show us that they can handle the ball.
They're making a couple swaps to try and do that. Whoopi as well as Lauren Overeem are now in. Looking for some space is Davis. Dillon trying to command presence. No good on the bottom of the rim.
Strong take. I don't think she needed that last dribble though. She could have got there in 2.
Caitlin. Lauren wide open. Too strong.
Oh, don't. Ooh.
And the break for George Brown. Size up from Duncan, sets it up. Looking around with Davis on the pick and roll. Too strong again.
Hey, that's the look you want if you're George Brown. That's the look you want. Oh.
Smith, that's a bit strong, but this time draws contact.
Yeah. Look, George Brown, I wouldn't go away from that. You got Davis in the pick and roll, and she's got to convert on that. But good take by Janae. Way to be aggressive and get to the line.
So Janae Smith going to the stripe as a result of the whistle that called against Duncans. And we talked about Janae Smith at the top of the broadcast during the pregame discussion as the first isn't good there. Troy picked up the scoring as of late, has picked up more consistent shot performances, but better yet has been a huge part of the defense.
Yes. Janae has game, you know, and you just look for her to be a little bit more aggressive. You see how she fights. She's feisty on defense as well. So she getting her hand on the ball. She can impact the game, you know, and she's just building her consistency and her comfortability within her role on this team, and you could just see it. You can see it flourishing.
Forward's coming in for her after that meat free throw. The press breaks off this time. Coming up to the final 3 minutes of the first half. Dawkins looking to her left. Gets the roll she wants. Davis over Willoughby. Again, too strong.
No, well, that's just a rare. Yeah, she ran into a wall right there. That's just Ava walling up. Look, whew. I gotta get that to Ava though. That started on the defensive end.
Yeah. We'll say, Caitlin Overing today. She's been able to break through the walls by floating over them. Jump ball, St. Clair ball.
There it is. Now they're getting back aggressive on that press. That's good.
Again, a constant refresh of rotations. Here's a look.
They baited her. Said dribble to this trap spot, and sure enough, the twins jumped on her. You don't go to the Overing twins. You don't do that.
I don't think the Overeems are twins, are they?
Well, no, I'm sisters. Sisters, my fault.
Yes.
But you couldn't tell the way they jumped on her. You don't know who got you.
Will be nearly stripped. Tries to bounce pass. Forwards resets 10. Down to 9 of the shot clock. Pass through the traffic. Murphy now squeezed on and laid on top of.
Okay.
Here come the Huskies.
Stop ball, Chelsea. Stop ball. Oh, hands.
And they elect to take the personal instead. Chelsea Crep.
Uncle Dan wanted to carry. Let's see it. Oh, that was a good dribble. It's handsy.
And it looks like timeout called. St. Clair taking it. Up by 15, but Andy Kiss wanting to talk things over here. Remember, there's an open house coming up next month, in fact. This could be you. This could be your friend. This could be you and your friend, after all. 10 to 1 p.m. Register today by going to the website you see down below. And keep in mind, St. Clair's got a lot of campuses across Windsor. You have the main campus, you have downtown, you have Chatham as well. There's a lot of programs here.
Yes, it is. Over 140, actually.
That's a lot.
Yeah. yes, indeed.
Hey, didn't you know it's National Shea Day?
It is. And shout out to the ladies. I believe next week is National Women's Day. Women's Day next week.
So.
Yeah. So shout out to the ladies.
With that being said, Jalen Murphy, by the way, has 7 points.
Hey.
Has been huge on defense.
Yes. You can see Shay's growth in the 2 years that I've seen her. This is the best year that I've seen her competing on this basketball court, where she's trying to take charges, she's getting buckets, and she's making passes. You know, she's just a competitor, and it's a blessing to witness. And I know the fire that she's lighting in her sisters.
Well, set to get back underway. 2:22 to go in the half. Donkin's on the inbound. Again, 2-up. Into the double, out of the double on the pass. 10 on the shot clock.
Yep, good.
Again.
See, make. Oh, good hands. Jump ball. Oh, that's crazy. Make Gloria turn left. You see how she wants to come back to that right hand? No, you got to make her turn left and make her use that left hand.
Sabatude going to the stripe. That puts George Brown in the bonus. Jalen Murphy caught the personal.
But because she's been aggressive all game, she's going to get rewarded with those calls. Oh, 88%.
First one doesn't fall. Now, it's the one thing to note when it comes to campaign, the free throw line. Touch bunts a little bit earlier on. 8th in the province as a team. There's a look at how she's done so far today. Just under 50% for the field.
Yeah, that's not normal. She missed both.
And no good from Krepp outside.
Hustle.
Second chance. Baclair was contested. No.
Good hustle low. Look at the rim.
Try a third time, why don't you? No.
Look at this.
Try a fourth time, maybe. No, instead we'll have a tugging match.
Wow. 3 good looks. And we couldn't get one to fall. It's all right. It's all right.
Yep.
It's a good battle by Ava down there.
So they call it jump ball on that, by the way, so no free throws. Still a 15-point advantage. That being said, it's still a sizable gap. What's that discussion like in the locker room right now with the 15-point advantage, if it sticks?
Well, once they get there, you know, with St. Clair, you want this lead. Oh, push off.
Back the other way again.
Yeah, you just want to blow this lead. If you can make this lead 50, that's what we want to do. And George Brown, obviously, you just want to come back. But you got to look at the areas of focus, like transition defense for one, and also making our layups when we get opportunities.
Pendergast with their second personal on the offensive foul and make it 3. And now both teams in the bonus.
Okay.
That was 2 quick personals in about 10 seconds there for Pendergast.
Yeah, you got to understand the foul situation too. You got to know we in the bonus. There has to be a conversation had amongst the group, and you got to know how to maintain that self-control. Hey, I see you.
I think she knew exactly what the decision was about to be. She, before even seeing the substitution behind her, was going straight to the bench.
Yeah, of course.
So first one good from Caitlin Overeem at the free throw line. And this has been one of her best first halves, I think, all year. 20 points in the first half.
She got 20?
She's got 20.
Ooh. Quiet.
I don't know about half the points coming from one player being quiet.
Yo.
Good up and under in response, by the way, from Williamson.
I've been watching this whole game. If you hadn't said she had 20, I wouldn't have known. That's good.
But you can say Caitlin Overeem's been extremely efficient tonight.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's it, Justin.
Offensive foul will be called for the travel.
That's exactly it. She's not forcing. Mm-hmm. That's why it's like smooth and it's like a wave. That's good.
Under a minute to go in the first half of play. On the roll, the drive again short. And out of bounds, George Brown dribbled it out. 15 seconds different shot clock, game clock.
Chelsea made her go left, so she's not as strong finishing left. You know what I'm saying, with the right hand. I think that's something to build upon. If I'm Coach Andy, I'm letting that be known because she's been the only one that's been giving us problems. You know.
Once again, Janae Smith will be set up in the corner. Obi comes for a screen. Now back around Murphy. Outside, Baclorowitz again. And the battle for the ball again. Another jump ball.
Yes, we in the trenches, man. We battling, bro. We battling. Now Anya is like, okay, shot's not falling. Let's see if we can get to the free throw line and find that stroke.
Yeah, you said it yourself. You wanted to see about 20 attempts.
Yes, absolutely.
Janae Smith with 12 on the shot clock. Again, Caitlin.
Bang.
How about 50% of the points coming from one player? That's 23.
It's unforced, though. It's smooth.
Oh, it count the basket in response, Williamson.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good retaliation move right there.
It almost has the feeling that the score is at least sticky glued to about 15-point deficits right now.
Yeah, and that's something I would talk about at the half if I'm Coach Andy, saying, look, if we get ahead, let's stay ahead. Let's keep going. Let's not give them opportunities to even get back. Let's take everybody away. Let's take all their weapons away, and let's be dominant.
From half court. Ooh. If that would have fell, my goodness.
Ooh, it almost did, but that lets you know how hot she is. She almost hit that.
46-30 at the half. Halftime coverage coming up. You're watching We Did It All.
Tickets are on sale now for the 17th Annual Westby Awards on Tuesday, April 30th. The Komodo Club will be filled with local athletes, teams, and coaches just waiting to hear their names announced as a nominee or this year's recipient. You'll even get to hear from golf legend Jack Nicklaus, but you have to have a ticket. Tickets are available at westbytickets@gmail.com. Don't wait, or you might just miss your chance to be a part of history.
Welcome back to the Sportsplex here on the campus of St. Clair College in Windsor, Ontario. OCAA women's basketball playoff action here on We Digital. Our halftime score has the hometown Saints up by 16 over the George Brown squad. Joining us as always is the head coach of the Saints to help us break down that first half of play, Coach Andy Kiss. First of all, Coach, I got to get this out of the way. I know you're not going to be happy about it, but hey, congratulations, Coach of the Year, OCA Coach of the Year. So well deserved. When you got the call, what were your thoughts? What was your reaction?
Well, I see those as program awards, so it's a reflection of the program. I've got a great group of high-character women, fantastic, fabulous staff, so I look at it that way.
Well, again, you're such a humble guy, and even when you played back in the day, you were humble back then. It hasn't changed, which amazes me, but took a few years too many, I think. I thought you deserved it a couple of the other years, but better late than never, so congratulations on it.
Thank you very much.
Job well done. Got to take care of business here today, though, right? Got to get to the Final Four. You have a halftime lead here against George Brown. Quick thoughts on that first half, Coach?
Well, I thought our energy was excellent. We really were crashing the boards well. The kids are dialed in. They were shooting the ball well. Weakness in defending ball screen. We want them switching, and I don't know why, but we're not switching very aggressively, pretty passively. George Brown has size, and those bigs can roll in into the paint and cause some havoc for us. So we got to do a better job at that.
Obviously, they haven't dialed in maybe all the way there with George Brown, which is a good thing. But you look at your squad, and we were talking before coming on air here. I like the way that everybody's participating today. Everybody's chipping in one way or another. But we always go back to Caitlin Overeem, though. She's just a monster out there today.
Caitlin's fabulous. A dream to coach, really, truly. I mean that literally.
How would she compare, Coach? If I can just get off topic here a little bit. You have Caitlin. You've coached some great players here, and I saw the Kuchera twins that are here today. They just finished their professional season over in Portugal. Again, you bring those girls in. Great job by you to recruit them, but when you get players like that, how much of a pleasure is it to coach?
Well, Caitlin's essentially a coach on the floor, and I want to also single out Shaylin Murphy. Shaylin's been playing fantastic ball of late. Janae Smith, we always look at it as we have a family of guards. We feel we have the best family of guards in the league. But Caitlin, she's special. You don't get a player like that very often. If you get that kind of a player in a generation, that's you're lucky.
Yeah.
So we're blessed here. Because Sarah's over the years we've been blessed to have some fantastic guards here.
I'm glad you brought up though Shaylin and also Janae. Janae was our player of the game last week, and again she's been outstanding. I love her energy every game. She seems to bring it. But coming into the second half, how do you sustain that energy level, Coach?
Well, I mean our mentality's got to be that's a half of basketball. So the pedal has to stay down, and we're not finished working yet.
Well, we need to bottle your energy, Coach.
Okay.
But, I'll let you get back in the room.
Okay.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Don.
And again, congrats on the award. Well deserved.
Thank you again, my friend.
Yeah. Coach Andy Kiss, again, doing a great job, working hard here with his team. He's got them to a 16-point lead. Again, what's on the line here today is a berth to the Final Four tournament, the provincial tournament. So the Saints looking like they're in good shape right now, but as Coach Kiss just mentioned, there's still a whole entire half of basketball in George Brown. Pretty good squad, so it's not going to get any easier going into the second half. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll check in with the George Brown squad, get their thoughts on the first half, and we'll continue our coverage of OCAA women's basketball playoff version here on We Digital Productions.
But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to Wright. Forward back line this time. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, and the booking a trip to the prairies.
Tickets are on sale now for the 17th Annual Westby Awards on Tuesday, April 30th. The Komodo Club will be filled with local athletes, teams, and coaches just waiting to hear their names announced as a nominee or this year's recipient. You'll even get to hear from golf legend Jack Nicklaus, but you have to have a ticket. Tickets are available at westbytickets@gmail.com. Don't wait, or you might just miss your chance to be a part of history. Last year, Jack Morris. This year, Jack Nicklaus. Back-to-back Jack at the 17th Annual Westby Awards, where we hand out the hardware to the best local athletes, teams, and coaches. We'd love to have you attend on Tuesday, April 30th at the Komodo Club. With limited seating available, mark your calendars. This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
There's no chance.
Show you how to putt it?
Yeah, show me how to do it.
I think you showed him. You cannot script that any better. Johnny says there's no way you can make it to Denver without chipping.
Welcome back to the St. Clair College Sportsplex. We continue our halftime report. OCAA women's basketball playoff action here on We Digital Productions. My name is Dominic Papa, and the Saints have come out to a 16-point lead after the first couple of quarters of play. But as mentioned, this is a good George Brown team. Don't leave this game far from being over. That is for sure. Letitia I want to make sure I get this right. Leticia Lopez.
Leticia.
Leticia?
But yes.
Okay, Leticia. I appreciate the correction. Second year, hardworking assistant coach here of George Brown. Thanks for doing this with us, Coach. And quickly, the first half, what you saw was the difference there.
I think it was just the intensity. St. Clair's at home. They have a great advantage, obviously, with that. And I feel like they came out more ready than us. It's okay. We're trying to adjust along the way. We have a bunch of younger girls on the team trying to adjust as we go. We're trying our best to stop, was it number 3? I think we're trying our best.
Yep.
And, yeah, we got some tricks up our sleeve, and I still believe that our girls can come back.
Yeah, you're referring to Caitlin Overeem, who's been a dominant player, not only today, but in most games for St. Clair. And I'm sure in your preparation with the other coaches that she was the one that stood out. When you see a player like that, Coach Lopez, how do you approach it? And do you take one of your players and say, okay, just, you know what, we don't want any points from her. Tough job, we know that, but that's what, do you isolate one player?
Ideally, that is the goal. We prep them as much as we can. We knew what she brings to the table coming into this game, but at the end of the day, it's a team game, so we all got to make sure that we're aware of where she is on the court and be mindful of like tendencies and whatnot.
This is obviously a crossover game.
Yes.
You know, you're in the Eastern Conference, Western Conference. Is there a big difference in play? Do you detect something of a different brand of basketball, perhaps?
Just from my experience, I find that in the West, a little bit more experience, maybe of age, is the biggest difference. A lot of our girls are first, second years straight out of high school, and I find that adjustment is hard when we're playing against teams who have some years under the belt. Yeah, but other than that, we try to bring that Toronto spirit out here to Windsor.
Toronto spirit's a good thing. That's a good plan, actually. Second half, just about to start here, Coach. And you mentioned St. Clair's intensity. Funny you mentioned that because Coach Andy Kiss said the same thing. He was really happy with his team's intensity. Aside from the intensity and Overeem, I mean, what's going to be key for your team going here in the second half? Obviously, more scoring, find ways of more scoring, and maybe even a little more contribution from other players.
Yeah, I find that like this is our first time that we've been here in a long time, especially for our girls. Yeah. Honestly, you just stick to the game plan and give your best, and just start on defense. It's the only way to win games, right?
Defense kills, that's for sure. Coach Leticia.
Yes, correct.
Lopez, I appreciate your time. Wish you the best of luck the rest of the way, and really helps us out a lot here to have you on that.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, that's Coach Leticia Lopez working hard with her team, the George Brown Huskies. When we come back, Justin Prince will be back with the call. You're watching OCAA Women's Basketball Playoff action on We Digital Productions.
But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. Four back line this time. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, ends up booking a trip to the prairies.
Welcome back to Windsor. 46-30 the score. Justin Prince alongside Jared Harmon as we get set for the second half of play here in the Rose City. The St. Clair Saints, well, they strode ahead to end off the second quarter up to 16 points, the largest lead, well, second of the game, I should say. They led by as much as 18 points before the half ended. Here's a look at the stat lines. Your thoughts on that the first half and what the numbers say to you?
I think that we could highlight if I could draw a circle around that 5 turnovers. That's good. Only 5 turnovers that whole first half, and we know what we're kind of prone to just based off what we saw in the regular season. But this is a new season, and the new look St. Clair Women's Saints are looking pretty good, man. They're looking strong, looking under control. They're running the offense. They're passing the ball around the arc, and they're getting shots inside. We fell in love with the 3-ball to close out the first half, but I'm looking for them to get back to the balanced offense and getting the shots inside the arc and making everything comfortable.
Take a look at some of the highlights. Caitlin Overeem was a walking highlight reel. 23 of the 46 points per St. Clair coming from her. What else can you say? She's been extremely efficient today.
Yeah, Caitlin is. She's letting the game come to her. You said it earlier where you said she was efficient and she's not forcing the issue. She doesn't feel like she has to take all the shots. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't feel like she needs to make all the plays. She's letting the game come to her, but she's also getting that help from Anya, Rookie of the Year, and Shaylin's helping her out, Janae, and the whole five. The whole team is just showing love and out there competing the right way.
75% from the field for Overeem as we are set to start off the third quarter. Back it away, George Brown with possession to start. Valencia looking to try and find somebody to cut inside. To swing it outside instead. The three doesn't draw the rim. Last touch by George Brown. And that kind of was how the second quarter should say, finished up. George Brown offensively was a lot of shots over the bucket, 2 strong air balls.
Yeah, George Brown right now, they're just trying to find a spark, man. But the Saints are doing a good enough job to not allow them to get anything going.
2 chances, go for naught. George Brown basketball. Last shot by Willoughby. Now, that being said, points in the paint has been the major positive for George Brown, a +8 inside.
Yes, and that's where they've been making their living. But St. Clair, I think they're going to try to make some adjustments to keep them out of the paint, hopefully.
Turned over on the pass. Valencia last to touch it. And both sides still looking for their first made shot of the quarter. Caitlin Overeem, Avery Willoughby, Shaylin Murphy, Janae Smith, and Krobet's the 5, stole it away. Another turnover to start the quarter. Williamson off the pump. That doesn't go either.
You need that. You need that if you're a Huskies, but also Caitlin has to see that there's a defender right there. You can't make that pass.
And that bounces off the back of a Husky St. Clair ball.
Yep. When we get a replay on that, we'll be able to see George Brown Husky player was out of bounds, and the ball just fell right on top of her back.
So 16 still on the shot clock after the Caitlin Overeem air ball. And
that's 2 turnovers.
They originally were going to signal travel, and then they turned back. So George Brown basketball, regardless for the travel, but they have told Coach Wiltshire to go to the bench.
Yeah, they gave him a warning. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to light this ladies a fire. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get them going.
Right now, George Brown down 46-30 to St. Clair. Just about nearly 90 seconds in. Again, beyond the arc. Bounces off the back of a couple shoulders again. Here comes Murphy. Murphy, strip roll looking around. Williamson and yet again, jump ball.
See right there, Shaylin got to keep her dribble, Justin. She picked it up and started looking to pass. I want to see her be aggressive and attack the rim or shoot a little floater. Just inside the free throw line. Get the ball to the rim.
St. Clair did get the possession arrow. It's the one bright side here. And they are going to move the shot clock to 14. 46-30. Still. Caitlin Overeem, pick and roll. Willoughby goes low post. Caitlin goes drive. And goes to the line.
That's more like it. That's more like it. And I want to give a shout out to the refs because they called a good game. They called a good game thus far.
Well, did have one of them did ask. Be sure to make sure to give that shout out actually.
Yep. And they're earning it thus far. They're earning it.
Caitlin Overeem makes the first of 2. And making both once again. Now she's a 5th-year transfer and potentially, keep in mind, could be her last home playoff game. As a St. Clair Saint, keep in mind, max you can be in eligibility is play 5 seasons in the OCAA.
Yeah. And it's so sweet that she decided to spend her final year here in Windsor, Ontario, and grace us with her basketball God-given abilities, and also to share these moments with her sister.
Yeah. big part of that. Out of bounds, St. Clair ball. A couple changes being brought in, including Diana Granger again. Caitlin Overy. Cuts, drives, rolls.
She's feeling good today, bro. She's feeling good today. That lefty scoop is falling.
You talk about trying to put a statement on the game. That seems to be the emphasis here.
Trapped her. Oh.
Huskies would see a charge back outside.
Right hand.
Dua down to 4. Now outside. Granger 3. Good.
That's good basketball by George Brown. They were patient. They swung the ball, got an open look, and they converted.
Keep in mind, Caitlin Overeem is the 7th player in the history of St. Clair's program, mind you. She draws another whistle. That going against George Brown on the reach. No jump ball on that one. When Caitlin Overeem, she's been very successful here. It's been very rare for Saints to be at the all-Canadian level for their play. She's just the 7th all time.
Yeah, nah, she got game though, bro. She can play the sport of basketball, and she's confident.
Will be good.
Yeah, Ava, good touch, good pass, good penetration, and good kick. All right, we got to stop ball. That's too easy.
And the easy is not falling back the other way.
If you look at Coach Andy right now, he's pointing. He's saying, hey, you got to stop that.
Yeah. That was like almost a stride in the park to the rim.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot, Royal Church could have broke that press. Man, shout out to Royal too, man. I saw him earlier.
He is in attendance today along the sideline with some of the coaching staff members of past, as well as with many of the parents cheering on.
Look at slip. That's good.
Granger on the steal. Granger slows it down. And Davis wasn't paying attention. Kept alive. Granger nearly lost her own dribble. Trying to break some ankles. Carries the ball. Still gets it off the hip.
All right. I gave our ref some shout out, man. And that's 2 times in the missed calls earlier. But
they're gonna have a conversation with you at this rate.
Yeah, I gotta talk to him myself.
Ooh, go! Bang. Kravitz again for 3. That's 11. And St. Clair ball, they flipped it.
Yeah, maybe got a push off. They were trying to inbounce the ball, and she couldn't get free. Janae wouldn't let her loose. Yeah.
So more changes and a timeout called, and George Brown looks to talk it over 55-34. So far, it's been a very slow start. All that being said, we talked about some of the awards. Andy Kiss has talked about the Provincial Coach of the Year. Caitlin Overeem leading the way in the All-Star categories, on top of being the CCAA All-Canadian. Of course, part of the first team All-Stars.
Yes.
You had a couple different players that also stood out, like the Crowwoods we touched upon. Shaylin Murphy didn't get the honors for the All-Star, but was also one of the top 3-point getters all season, too.
Yeah. And you know, you want to commend just the overall team. You know, Caitlin wouldn't be where she is, and also Coach Andy wouldn't be able to have that acknowledgement that he's gotten without the group that they go into these battles with. You know, and just the practice moments and the support staff that's behind these individuals that are a part of these experiences. That's a huge shout out to them. And you know, I just know everything that goes into these living experiences. You just need the people that are around you, and the fact that you have them there, and it's a blessing.
So your score differential in the third, 9-4. St. Clair has controlled every quarter so far by at least 7 points. The trend seems to be continuing almost 4 minutes into the third. Murphy, Horwitz, off the hop, rolling around, picked up. George Brown needs a spark and then some. They've tried different ways. What else can you do to try and light the spark?
Man, I think you just got to play basketball at the end of the day. You can't give up. You don't want to lay down. You keep going. And at the end of it's basketball, you know. This shouldn't be a damper on your day. You should be thankful just to be out here to be able to compete on a Saturday afternoon.
Give it over him too quick on the shot. Misses. Take it back up by the Huskies. Almost halfway to the third quarter. Tillum looking for some space. Takes a jumper. That doesn't go either.
Ooh, good box out, Caitlin.
Here comes the break. McIsaac. Drive. Cut. Good.
Good lady. Cute.
Oh, and that was an awkward fall there on the slide. That was Pendergast on top of her hand.
Pendergast, she play hard, don't she?
Yeah.
Look at this lay by Anya, first of all. But she play hard. I like that. I like it.
Libby Collins now in. Dawkins. Just 2 points so far. Now gives inside. Davis trying to whistle. Still waiting to see if it's a free throw trip or not. It looks like they'll converse to make sure.
They might give it to her. Yeah, they're gonna give it to her. Yeah. That's been their money getter right there, though. You know that top of the arc, top of the key, pick and roll situation. Robertson goes down there. She shows hands. They get her the ball, and she just makes a play. They don't go to that too often, and I think I would force St. Clair to make the rotational defensive adjustments. Until they do it, we're gonna keep going to it.
Free throw no good. And keep in mind, George Brown today less than 50% from the strike. 1 for 2 this time.
Yep, good finish. Good finish. Let's go.
Give it over it.
Now watch this matchup. Caitlin and Pendergrass. You're gonna be physical with her. She lost her.
I think most of them lost her. Didn't get the ball to drop though.
Yeah.
And stole it away. McIsaac. Now it's Bukorowicz. Trying to find a way through a double. Rejected. 17 still on shot clock.
Oh, you wanted a foul call. I feel like she got hit.
That is one thing I've noticed in this one too, though, is been hard to find openings.
Damn,
that was one of the biggest openings of the day.
Yeah, we gotta make that. We gotta make those. Ooh.
Caitlin.
Oh, look at her. She's physical. Pendergrass physical, man. You get past her, she ain't gonna let you make no push. She gonna make you get. She gonna bruise you up.
Well, here's the thing. That's 4 for Pendergast now.
Yeah.
So there's physical, and then there's too physical in terms of if you want to avoid personal fouls.
Exactly, and the defense is an art. Defense is an art for our viewers and for our aspiring basketball players. Defense is an art. It's one thing to just stand in front of somebody. It's another thing just to let somebody go past you. But it's another thing to stay in front of somebody and not let them go past you without fouling.
What a day it's been for Caitlin Overing. That make at the line makes it 29 points. The 4th best score in the history of the Saints program is putting on a masterclass today.
There she is. Oh, kick ball.
Corner. 3. Another air ball. Caitlin Overing takes it forward. Murphy off the smile.
She missed. Oh, good. Ooh,
wow.
Oh, hey.
I think Shaylin Murphy knew exactly what the play was based on her cut. She was smiling the whole rotation
That's
through.
good. That's good. And that's how you know when you're hooping. Like when you're hooping. Oh, and one.
Got it.
There we go. There we go. I like it. I like it. They're not laying down. I like it. But Shaylin knew, like you said, when she made that cut, she knew what she was opening up for Q, and it's so good. That's when you know you're playing good, sound basketball as a group.
Jasmine Davis to the line for the N1. So on that, Overeem now with 2 personals on the game. Klorowitz with 2. Couple changes came with Overeem out. Rare breather. Johnson Smith in. Davis looking to join the double-digit point club. Not yet.
Okay.
Smith on the carry up. Lauren Overeem to Krepp. Rotate it outside. Murphy, 3, front of the rim. Second chance. Back to Murphy. Krepp. Through the zones.
Bang, bang, bang. Chelsea. Get in on the action. Let's go.
He was one of 2 Saints to be inside the top 5 in three-point percentage during the regular season. Those 2 players, Klorowitz and Krepp, did fall up by the end, just like that ball fell out of bounds.
But listen, that was just a tough pass. It was open. It was open. So if I'm Coach Andy, I'm saying, hey, whoever is on that weak side, let's see. I believe that should be Shea. Or whoever is beneath Shea needs to be there. They needs to be in that middle. Take that away.
3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Smith will be. Back to Smith. Playing outside in. And flared up. They say no touch. And George Brown basketball. So it's going to be intriguing how the championship scene plays out. Remember, the highest seed hosts in that regard. Keep in mind, you're talking about still a lot of those 1 seeds with a chance to battle. You have Mohawk, you have Humber. There's a lot of different powerful teams that you have to think about potentially with the championship for, depending on how today goes. As an arrow free throw coming up.
Yes. I think the OCAA is highly competitive, and whoever comes out of this conference has a very strong chance of being national champions.
Very strong.
That's my assumption. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Davis back up the stripe. Makes the first, and now she is in the double-digit point club.
Yep.
Was checking on the rankings before today. Really, the main team that stood on the national rankings was Lambton, interesting enough. Not really any other teams in the province in that top 15 coming in this weekend.
Yeah. Truthfully, and Lambton has showcased that they are a team to be dealt with, you know. But at the same time, their rankings is just numbers.
Bang, bang, bang! Speaking of numbers, Krepp adds some more to the scoreboard. Tapped out of bounds after 3. At this point, St. Clair is nearly up by 30. Those numbers are striding ahead.
Yeah, right. When it comes down to this, it don't come down to rankings. It's about the points that are on the board and who's going to advance.
What do they say when it comes to the month of March? Without crossing over trademarks, as the second chance doesn't fall, the best team comes away on top. St. Clair's got the momentum in this ball game with 2 minutes to go in the third.
Gotta finish those.
Side Valencia. Back around. On the setup. The cut. The drive. Lippman. No.
Trying to force it now. Good. Shoot that.
From the hot spot.
Bang, bang, bang!
What can I say? The fans love triples, and everyone likes swinging around like Spider-Man when making threes here.
Oh yeah. We letting Chelsea get loose.
And our whistle. 2 more free throws coming up. Davis starting to do what seems to be working. Just get to the line. Just get to the line with her.
She getting there, but she got to knock down the free throws though. You got to convert these.
More substitutions. George Brown bringing in 3 or 4 here, where it's part of the changes. Received the note in terms of what's going on, some of the matchups to keep an eye on. There is a big one for men's basketball seeding, and the reason I just got the note. Durham's the number 1 seed, and from my understanding would get first option for the postseason hosting for the Final Four, Championship 4. Durham's down by 4 to Seneca at halftime right now.
Okay, all right. So
which means if that score was to stick, St. Clair would be the highest remaining seed.
Yep. And we will host the OCAA tournament, Final Four.
Yeah.
And what a scene that would be. Remember how it was last year, bro? It was pandemonium in this thing, man. The Broskies had this boy rocking.
You could feel the building shaking last year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
First outright gold in program history. First gold medal since the 1960s last year. Janae Smith, short on the jumper. But St. Clair looking to keep their medal hopes going and then some in women's basketball. Buklarowicz, Murphy, again. Good.
Bang, bang, bang. Shay.
You talk about momentum. St. Clair has been unconscious from beyond the arc in the third. Another steal.
Shoot that. Oh, shoot. I would have shot the 3-ball. Shot the 3-ball.
Trying to go 2 instead out from the free throw line. No good. And in turn, a 10-second different shot clock and game clock. So far, George Brown ice cold, 11 points in the quarter. No good again. Shot clock is off.
One shot.
Does it look like St. Clair's even looking at the shot clock? Second chance. Crep. Thought about the 3. 2. No. Third chance. End of the quarter. Why not?
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, they're on fire this quarter. They're on fire, bro. And the place is loving it. The Sportsplex is loving it.
76-41 after 3. Caitlin Overeem with a game high 32.
Hey.
Tickets are on sale now for the 17th Annual Westby Awards on Tuesday, April 30th. The Komodo Club will be filled with local athletes, teams, and coaches just waiting to hear their names announced as a nominee or this year's recipient. You'll even get to hear from golf legend Jack Nicklaus, but you have to have a ticket. Tickets are available at westbytickets@gmail.com. Don't wait, or you might just miss your chance to be a part of history. Last year, Jack Morris. This year, Jack Nicklaus. Back-to-back Jack at the 17th Annual Westby Awards, where we hand out the hardware to the best local athletes, teams, and coaches. We'd love to have you attend on Tuesday, April 30th at the Komodo Club. With limited seating available, mark your calendars. This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Welcome back to Windsor. It's the start of the fourth quarter. 76-41 your score. And the game, well, St. Clair's been striding from beyond the arc. This extended the gap to a game-high 35 points.
Yes.
This, as you were saying during the break, arguably St. Clair's best game from beyond the arc.
Yeah. And then we talked about it at halftime, what the points of emphasis can be. Okay, we can take this to 17. Let's make this 50. Then let's be dominant and make this 100.
I mean, they almost made it to 50. If they make it to 110 points, then I don't know what else to say.
Hey, that's the mindset.
Back underway for the start of the fourth quarter. Dawkins trying to look handoff. Now instead forced for a jumper. Again, ice cold Granger. Second chance passed off. Reset to Dawkins. Can this fall? That doesn't either. And there's the push in the whistle. It's worth noting, George Brown, last quarter, shot 20%. St. Clair, near 50%.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Most of those shots from beyond the arc, from the field, I should say, were from beyond the arc. Smith. Crap.
Okay. this is something I thought George Brown should have went to in the second half to start a zone.
No good. And an air whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
If you know the teams that have played us in the zone, we kind of struggle with, in moving the ball and flashing. So let's see what we can do. This is a good test for the Saints.
Crept to the line. She'll shoot 2. It's the first. And it leads to the obvious question: why not start with the zone in the first place?
Yes, exactly. But when your back is against the wall, you gotta roll the dice. Roll the dice. Chelsea's having an exceptional game, though.
Yeah, 13 points. Extremely efficient from beyond the arc again. Been solid in terms of the defensive alignment. Speaking of that, she just got called for the personal, so there goes that point.
Yeah.
That's her second.
Yeah. That's okay, though. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. She want to be physical. She's engaged. She's in tune, and that's okay. You just got to move your feet.
Should rather say that appears to be 4. It is 4.
Turnover.
And scoreboard. Scores table. Going ball. Sankor ball. And as to be expected, when the foul total goes to 4, substitution Krupp out. Just about a minute in.
Here we go. Let's see how our offense is. This zone offense. See what we do.
Bounced around, swung around, moved around.
It's a 3-2, so we want to get the ball to the corner.
One thing about the zones, it opens up the outside in theory, right? That nearly fell on cue.
Yep. Inside out, though. That's okay. Got the ball inside and kicked it out. Got a good look.
Speaking of kickouts, for 3. Again, too strong. Second chance, once again, for 3. This one falls from Duncans.
There we go. Let's see her wake up. Give us something.
So that's the first bucket for George Brown of the quarter. What's been a slow start for them? Janae Smith again.
That's a good split. That's good. When she looks for her shot, Justin, it adds a whole nother dynamic to this team.
And that looks like she's a part of the contact to the floor. Free throw line coming up. Going against Shaylin Murphy for contact, 2 free throws. I was about to say, in regards to that, that's what we've seen her step up in the second half of the season, is exactly that. She started ice cold, Janae Smith did, when she tried to focus more outside than inside.
Yes, exactly. And then like, when Andy has her on the front of the press and she in there getting active, man, her game just comes along, bro. So now she's a reckless abandon on both ends of the floor, and that's what you want to see.
Free throws go 1 for 2 this time. Okogie is at the stripe there. Came it over him. Murphy has nobody in front of her in the paint. Caitlin now has 1-on-1. Wilby tries to cut. Still 1-on-1 on the zones. For the shot clock. Glowitz, floater, back of the rim.
She got it off. It was good shimmy, but she didn't convert.
Yet again, turned over. George Brown's had a hard time up top. Caitlin over him. Right.
There we go. That's a good touch right there. She's been looking for that. She's been 34.
Yeah. Yeah, you can pretty much guess that is one of her best. In fact, probably the best performance she's had all season. And more whistles, 2 free throws. Yet again, to the line, Duncans.
There we go.
There's a look at the coaches. Coach Kiss bringing substitutions. Same being said for George Brown. Once those back in is Collins. You have to give huge credit to George Brown. You're talking about a team that had a 5-win improvement to be able to get their coach the coach of the year for the division. You're talking about a team that already pulled off an upset to arguably for some in the crossover round.
Yeah.
Talk about a very young squad as a whole that had the size advantage coming in. They've got a lot of pieces to develop for.
Absolutely, and everyone that is involved with this basketball program can take something away from this experience, and just understanding how these moments translate to life. You know what I'm saying, off the court, where you just don't give up, don't get down on yourself, and just where you are in the beginning of the year, it doesn't define the rest of your life.
Davis on the rejection. Here comes Dawkins on the drive. Knocks over one defender. They say off the shoulder, but no good on the bucket.
Good pass.
Murphy, jumper. Reynolds.
A rebound.
Dawkins again. Has a size mismatch. Now has the pick and roll she's looking for. Davis again.
Yes. Good. She made her layup, man. Good pass. Good entry. That's good. But I still would like to see St. Clair rotate on defense and take that pass away. You know that's the only option. That's the option they want. Gotta take it away.
Coach Kiss calls timeout after another Davis and one opportunity. That's been the offense essentially for George Brown this quarter. A reminder that at about 6 p.m., the Centennial Colts will take the court against the men's Saints. And the headline coming in for that matchup for the 6 p.m. tilt was the men's basketball team looking to tame the Colts in quarters. Keep in mind the Colts, fourth in the East at 13-5. That's how tight the East was, let alone the West this season.
Yes, and it's going to be the return of my brother, Hussam Shallow, former Saint, man. He was part of the surgeons of what this basketball program at St. Clair College, this men's basketball program is today. So it's going to be sweet to see him play basketball and make his cycle back around to the sportsplex.
Can now be here on Weed Doodle. And also at that time, who will get the OCA Player of the Year award? Chad Vincent Simon, as well as an All-Canadian selection. How about that to step up this year?
And that was like a no-brainer. He went and grabbed that. He said, "Give me that. I need that." Nah, I'm so proud of him, man. And that's so sweet. It's such an honor. I talked to him earlier, man. He's excited. He looking to take it to new levels, man. Like, he's excited to play, and Chad is sweet.
So the free throw trip continues. In turn for Davis. 15 points so far. Most of them in the second half. Make it 16.
There we go. Let's just close out strong. You got to close out the game strong.
It's still more than 30 points the differential. But we've seen comebacks nearly at that size here in this building before.
Ooh, be good hands, Ava.
Ball's over. Lose the ball.
Okay.
Comes the break.
There we go.
Dawkins. Cut. Front of the rim again.
Yeah. But we get a glimpse of what this George Brown team has. There's something like that. They got it. He's got to convert.
Let's Collins. Borowitz. Down 8. Murphy. After a quick hezzy. No.
Okay. We hit a bit of a lull offensively. Let's see if we can get a spark on the defensive end.
George Brown trying it again. This time pick and fade. Davis rolls out. Williamson passes back to her.
Get up, Ava. Get up.
Down 5 on the shot clock.
She's down.
And it looks like the officials are going to blow this dead because of Williamson staying down there.
Her knee.
She already had a wrap on the right knee coming into this game. And it's been a quiet game for her in the starting lineup. She'll come out after that one. Roscoe's coming in for her. And already George Brown taking her to the training table. Definitely don't want to see that even in a playoff, especially in a playoff game.
Of course.
Especially in the fourth quarter.
Or anywhere. It would be a playoff game, park, work, grocery store,
classroom.
Yeah, exactly. Want people to be okay out here.
5 minutes to go. Caitlin over. Give it a go. Has another size mismatch. 1-on-1 outside. McIsaac, the 3. Again, that one going just off to the right.
They're falling in love with the 3 ball.
Back to the 3. Both teams are falling in love with the 3 ball. Unfortunately, the 3 ball doesn't want to fall back. McIsaac inside, got blocked.
Good defense. That's good defense from Robinson right there.
Second chance though for McIsaac. Murphy, extra pass, Collins, 3. Front of the rim again. These rims do not want anything to go in them.
Yeah, you would think we'll make our adjustment and say, hey, maybe we should get a layup.
I mean, even the layups have said no.
Well, I'd much rather you take the chance of getting a layup like that.
There we go. Abatula on the bucket. 82-51. She was the positive in the first half. She's gone quiet the second half.
Yep. I think she was a focal point.
Again, the rims don't want 3s. The Huskies slow it down.
Robinson might be having a double-double today. All the rebounds she grabbing.
That one doesn't go. Tool. Murphy.
Well, look for the coaches to get to the benches.
McIsaac. Step through. Again. And that will go to Blue. Tanae Smith, Chelsea Kripp coming back in for St. Clair. And it looks like George Brown wants to talk things over with about 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And at this point, it's about building upon some momentum for next season. You'd have to think. Look at the score differential, but also look at the quick stats. There is another part to put the hat on. Points in the paint. The Huskies have won that battle today.
Yeah, they did. And that's where they were getting their money. And I think you'll see it as we close out this game. They're going to continue to go to the paint. It was a high pick and roll action, and they're hitting the roller, coming straight down the middle, trying to get an easy look at the rim. But if I'm the Saints, going after this game, I think I'll turn on the film and just say, hey, if whoever we see next looks to get this type of action, which could be the case, because we didn't take it away, they might try to challenge us. And we got to know how to take these offensive looks away.
So Coach Kiss trying up some new play concepts. 82-51. And what a way to be able to close out the quarterfinals for St. Clair. 2 dominating wins on their home court for the playoffs before the championship 4.
Yeah, this is how we... Yes. No, this is a really good-looking team right now. I like the way we look.
There's a lot of confidence when it comes to coaching staff. One thing that Coach Melanis, one of the assistants for St. Clair, has said several times this year, they felt like they had the best depth in the entire province. And they've said that several times this year.
I could agree. I actually could agree. It's a sound team, It's just a solid group, and you can see them piecing it together at the right times, Justin. You figure it out, and in the month of March.
Yeah. Oh. Well, technically, last days of February and the first day of March.
Yes.
Jump ball.
That's good hustle. That's good hustle.
George Brown once again with the ball. 2:38 to go in the fourth quarter. George Brown, in the end, with that record including the postseason, will finish the year at least above 500 in regular season and postseason OCAA play. But a lot of talent to build off of, as we were touching upon before, because Abatulum, first-year player. Dawkins, still under second year of eligibility. Davis, first year. First year for Williamson. There's a lot of first-year players on this team who could be good pieces for the future as Collins doesn't get it.
Oh, yeah, this is not the last you're going to see of George Brown for sure. They're going to be in these games in the days to come. What's important is the time that you put into over the summer. You don't just get in the gym because it's basketball season. No, you got to stay repetitive and you got to build in the off season. And their off season, after this minute and 48, will be today.
Up for three. Crap. No. Second chance. Good. Janae Smith, the bunny. And we're inside 2 minutes to go, so that means if there's a need for a substitution or a want of substitution, come in.
We got Adriana Dubois and Paige Shirt getting into the game, along with Ava.
And now George Brown wants to timeout now. And there was some hesitation on the substitution, so George Brown said, you know what, let's just talk it over now.
Yeah. Yep.
So as you said, likely towards the end of their season here, big number differences here, plus 7 points off turnovers. The passing's been on point, though.
We're sharing the ball. But in order for there to be assists, you got to make shots.
Yeah.
So when they're swinging the ball, there are open looks that they're comfortable enough to take in, and they're converting and making them pay. And we see the result, 84-51. And it looks like we're gonna advance.
Yeah, another championship 4 bid. When it came to St. Clair last season, they didn't pick up a medal for the first time in a long while. But for Coach Kiss and his squad, the St. Clair Saints are in line for what would be, if they were able to get to the final at least a guarantee of their 4th medal in about 5 seasons played in the province. That, of course, takes out the pandemic year.
Yes. That's good. That's consistency right there.
Minute 40 to go. 84-51. St. Clair's been on point all game. They led by double digits at the end of the first quarter. They haven't looked back since. Duncans gets them to jump.
All right, come on, Adriana, get a hand up. Get a hand up now.
And the jumpers continue. Those jumpers are not falling. They haven't been much of the game. Smith looking around Krepp. Back outside. Dubois on the swing. Back outside. This Paige Smirk.
Yep.
Dubois, Smith, 3.
Bang.
Why not? Everything's falling from beyond the arc at times, it seems, or a lot of times. And now George Brown makes some more changes.
Yeah, inside-out game. Ball got inside. Adriana kicked it out to Janae. And she knocked it down.
Down to the final minute of this quarterfinal. On the swing. Lippman.
Hand up.
Ranger. Roll. Out of bounds. And I think it's pretty clear cut that the player of the game has to be Caitlin Overeem, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Really good game.
Talk about for the first 3 quarters scoring half of a team's points.
Yep.
Scoring margin or not. Without her, it's a very different ball game, obviously.
Ooh. Yeah, no, Caitlin balled today, and it came easy.
Second chance doesn't fall. Chance for the last shot of the game here for George Brown, likely. Littman takes a floater, rolls through.
There we go.
Shot clock is off. St. Clair can just dribble it down from here. St. Clair does it again.
That's good.
Welcome back to the championship 4. St. Clair wins it 87-53, your final.
That's good. Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations. Job's not finished, but we're going to enjoy today. We're going to enjoy it.
St. Clair Saints in turn with postseason play. 9 of 11 on their home floor. A dominant run, and they punch their ticket to the championship tourney. Post-game coverage coming up in just a moment. You're watching We Digital.
Tickets are on sale now for the 17th Annual Westby Awards on Tuesday, April 30th. The Komodo Club will be filled with local athletes, teams, and coaches just waiting to hear their names announced as a nominee or this year's recipient. You'll even get to hear from golf legend Jack Nicklaus, but you have to have a ticket. Tickets are available at westbytickets@gmail.com. Don't wait, or you might just miss your chance to be a part of history.
But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. Forward back line this time. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackled just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, ends up booking a trip to the prairies.
Last year, Jack Morris. This year, Jack Nicklaus. Back-to-back Jack at the 17th Annual Westby Awards, where we hand out the hardware to the best local athletes, teams, and coaches. We'd love to have you attend on Tuesday, April 30th at the Komodo Club. With limited seating available, mark your calendars. This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Welcome back to the beautiful Sportsplex here on the campus of St. Clair College. Our first broadcast of the day just completed. Women's OCAA basketball playoff action here on We Digital. The Saints looking really, really good, folks. They punched their ticket to the Final Four tournament. That'll take place at Lambton College. One lady, well, they were all on fire today, but one lady that really lit it up today, 34 points, Caitlin Overeem of the Saints, joins us as our player of the game. Congrats on the game, Caitlin. And we all knew it was at stake here today. Yeah. Now that it's done, you punched the ticket to the Final Four. What's it mean to you guys?
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, we had high expectations coming into the season and what we wanted to accomplish, and step by step we're getting there. That being said, we're not done. Our work's not done. We still got quite a bit to go, and we're just hiking up that mountain one step at a time.
Today's game, Coach Kiss, I talked to him at halftime, and he mentioned the intensity of the players today. What was it that brought that out in the team today?
I mean, I'm sure there's multiple factors. There's certain people that bring it out in all of us and bring out that grittiness. But I think it was just our will and our want to win. And like I said, we have high expectations for ourselves, and we want to be able to reach those. So we pull it out of each other. And some people had some really great game on with their tenacity and their feistiness and grabbing those boards. I mean, Ava down low and Nay as well. So we can't do what we do without them. So
Yeah, it was a great team effort, and I know you led the way with your 34 points, but I'm glad that you bring up the other aspects of the game, and Coach Kiss mentioned that as well, that this is a team effort, and I think when you get this far into it, you're a very experienced player. It's not one individual. You're going to need a complete team effort.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
How tough to put that together and keep it going at the level that you want?
I mean, it's just a lot of fun. We mesh really well together. All the girls get along really well, and we all have our roles and what we know, what we can do, and I mean, there's not much else to say other than just I love this group of girls, and we do a great job, and we're all dialed in, and we're all ready to keep going.
Lambton College, I know it's your first year here. I understand that, but obviously the team very familiar with Lambton College.
Yeah.
They know what the atmosphere is like there. Does that help going into the Final Four? And of course, you're familiar with all the teams that are there.
Yeah, I think it fires us up. I mean, there's going to be nothing new that we're going to see. So it's really just going to come down to who shows up to play and who wants it more. And I'm really excited, looking forward to it.
Well, you mentioned you missed some shots today. When I said, wow, 34, and you mentioned, well, I missed a few, but it's okay, Caitlin. I'm telling you now, it's okay. And if anything, save those for the Final Four.
Absolutely.
That's where we need you to make them. So
for sure.
Great stuff, though. Congrats on everything. Been outstanding watching you all season long.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you for doing that, and good luck. That's all I can say. It's going to be great. So.
Thank you.
She's special, that's for sure. Caitlin Overeem, our player of the game. And as I mentioned, they punched their ticket to the Final Four. That'll be at Lambton College. So they're in the mix. They're in the mix for a medal, that's for sure. And hopefully it'd be nice to see gold around their neck, that's for sure. But it's going to be a tough tournament, no question about it. So there's our final score one more time for you. The women win. Now we got to see what the men can do. The men will be in tough today, folks. Trust me. This game will be much closer than what the women had. This is a really good Centennial squad. They've only lost 4 games all year, and they're a big team, folks. Wait until you see these guys. But next game, we're probably about 35 minutes away from that. The Centennial Colts are here to take on the Saints. Again, a lot on the line here. The winner continues. They go to the Final Four. The loser, it's the end of the year. So a lot at stake here. And even for the Saints, we don't know what's happening at Durham College right now, but there's an outside chance at St. Clair, if they were to win here today, they could host the Final Four. We'll keep you posted on that during the game, but this is an exciting game, going to be a great game. So come back in about 35 minutes. Justin Prince and Jalen Harmon will have all the action for you. On behalf of everybody here at We Digital Productions, this is Dominic Papa wishing you a great day. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again shortly.